All right, with the Dow up 100 points, the passing of Illinois' budget is not the only deadline that we are watching at this hour. Republican senators looking to miss their deadline to come up with a revised health care plan by end of business day today. We've been crunching some numbers from the tax part of the plan as it stands right now, and some say these are perhaps maybe positive parts depending on which income level you're a part of, but here's how it might look to affect you and your pocketbook or maybe your company. The current plan repeals the 3.8% surtax, retroactive to the beginning of 2017, on net investment income, which many say helps the wealthy or companies. Repeals the 0.9% additional Medicare tax for married joint filers who earn more than $250,000. It would also allow the expansion for health savings accounts and removes the $2,500 annual cap on contributions to flex spending accounts. And then, if the GOP bill were to pass, it repeals something we've talked about here, the 10% tax on tanning booths. Let's bring in our political panel, Republican strategist Adam Goodman and Democratic strategist Michael Starr Hopkins. To be fair, Adam, many people look at some of this and say, this is nice for certainly the wealthy, but how does it affect people who are still stuck on Medicaid?
Well, first of all, I want you to say, since I'm coming to you from Miami, the tanning booth piece is very important to us down here.
Honey, that natural tanning. You don't need a tanning booth. It's the same in New Jersey, right?
And I wish, actually, Liz, that all of America could have heard your intro for the last minute and a half to talk about some of the benefits. Right now, what Americans are hearing is a lot of fear. They think they're being given a Faustian choice between sticking with Obamacare, which is obviously collapsing because of rising premiums and deductibles and a failing insurance market, and a new system that they're hearing from the opponents is going to leave 20 million people without insurance. The bottom line is people are less concerned. You talk about a deadline. Liz, they're less concerned about a deadline. They want a lifeline for their health care, and they want the truth. They want the details of what's in this plan, and I think that's maybe the missing ingredient right now in this debate.
Michael, if this plan fails, Chuck Schumer, the senator from New York, says then we'll get to the table as long as they repeal abandon, so to speak. Do you truly believe, with Democrats who have been saying no to just about everything right now, that they will come to the table if this plan fails?
Listen, I think Democrats are willing to come to the table, but there has to be a reason to come to the table. If we're going to repeal Obamacare, then no, Democrats aren't going to come to the table. There are certainly ways that we can fix Obamacare, but full-on repeal just takes us back to a place where pre-existing conditions aren't covered, where Medicaid expansion isn't covered, where basically the people who need a champion, middle class, lower class individuals, not just from urban areas, but from West Virginia, from Mississippi, from Alabama, people who need a champion aren't getting covered. And under the Trump bill, under Trump Care, under Wealth Care, whatever you want to call it, they're not going to get covered.
Many of those states, Adam, voted for President Trump, and they voted in part worried about their jobs, but also hearing him say multiple times that he would not touch Medicaid. So where do they square with that? People who support the president, but also supported what he promised during the election campaign.
That's the question, Liz. I mean, if the President of the United States said 5 words, I will not cut Medicaid, today, tonight, tomorrow, that may be irresponsible in terms of really fixing the program we know is broken, but he could win a lot of votes. I think it's a question between whether you want to show you have heart, which I think he wants to show in this plan, or whether you want to show the integrity to get the plan right and to be honest with the American people. And as for what Michael just said about coming to the table, it's amazing to me that Democrats would actually have a position here where they say, we're not coming to the table until we like what you're talking about. Everyone has to be at the table over an issue that affects absolutely everyone in this country.
Okay, quickly, I just want to play a soundbite from yesterday when the Treasury Secretary said something important that pertains to health care and tax reform. Listen.
We are very committed to get tax reform done this year. It is one of the president's top priorities for economic growth. I think the people of America understand that we need economic growth, and we're committed to doing that. I expect that health care hopefully will get done, but regardless, we are committed to getting tax reform done.
Well, that certainly helped the market come well off his lows, Michael. Do you think, and everybody, I love when everybody says, oh, the Democrats are on the same page as Republicans when it comes to tax reform. I'm not so sure. Are you?
No, well, listen, Democrats don't trust the president at this point. He's, lied about kind of everything that comes up.
Doesn't everybody want tax relief?
We do. We want tax relief. We want a system of health care that makes sure that people's basic needs are met. But this president seems to have a pattern of just misrepresenting things over and over again.
Adam, quickly, as we end.
This is not about this president. It's about us. And I think we have to get us right here.
I wish you both a wonderful holiday weekend.
Thank you.
As we support America, certainly, no matter what side of the aisle we're on. Michael Starr,
Amen.
Hopkins and Adam Goodman, great to have you.